sacred and the profane are no longer as clear-cut as they used to be. And this thanks to the relentless rise of political Islam. In this programme for the BBC World Service, I will be looking at one group who are playing a huge role in this change. They are the new breed of television preachers. This is your hat? Yes. That's just unbelievable. I'm in the studio and I'm about to watch the live show of one of the young star preachers. His name is Mustafa Hosni, and the set is just unbelievably modern and funky and stylish. No religious symbols whatsoever. As the opening titles roll for Mustafa Hosni's television show, he steps in front of the camera. And I've never seen anything like it. A preacher who looks like a pop star, tall, handsome, wearing a black striped shirt and tight trousers. The set is no less surprising with its sparkling colours and purple sofa and a big red heart in the background with the name of the programme, Love Story. You can sit down. Following the show, this up-and-coming star was only too happy to talk to the BBC. He told me that after university, he rediscovered his faith.
It's such a great feeling being close to God. I realized that one can lead a happy life and be close to God at the same time. I wanted all those around me to have that experience, to be successful in their lives, to make a difference to the society, while at the same time upholding religious principles. I started to study Islamic Sharia at an institute for preachers, and then I took off into the mass media.
What, in your opinion, is the most fundamental difference between someone like you and old-style traditional preachers?
We still need the older preachers, of course. They can teach us a lot. They're our main source of knowledge. But the time has come to speak to the young in their language, to live in their world. There could be some differences between me and the traditional preacher, but that does not mean that one is better than the other. There are those who speak the clerical language, and there are those who speak the language of youth. Every verse I quote from the Quran or the Hadith I talked about, I make relevant to present-day reality. It's about how to live by this religion.
Mustafa Hosni looks very modern, but to me the message is still rather traditional. In contrast, the man who founded this trend has a much more nuanced and sophisticated mix of modern and traditional, the undisputed global star of Muslim television preaching, Amr Khalid. Amr Khalid rose to fame around 9 years ago. Tens of millions of viewers watch his programs, and many say their lives have been transformed by him. Recently, Time magazine ranked him as number 13 in the top 100 most influential people in the world.
Hello. Good evening. Very nice of you. It's a BBC.
My name is Amira Masson. I'm half Egyptian, half British. I first became familiar with Amr Khalid when I was visiting my family in Egypt during Ramadan. I was really very, very inspired by him. After that, living in England, every time I'd come to Egypt, I'd buy the entire set collection of that year's programs and go back and watch them in the UK and so on. He appealed very much to a younger audience, speaking to them in the ordinary Egyptian colloquial language. He didn't dress like a sheikh,